God has good plans for our life. The enemy has destructive plans for our life. And look what happens when two people entertain the whispers of the enemy in their ears and follow after the plans of the enemy for some frivolous, useless benefit of a little bit of recognition and applause. Verse 8, and Peter answered her, "Tell me whether you sold the land for so much." She said, "Yes, for so much." So Peter is saying, is this your final answer? Is what your husband's saying true? Is this your final answer? Are you sure you don't want a lifeline? Because you could really use a lifeline right now. You don't know what's about to happen. And she says, "Peter, I'm going to stick with my answer here. Final answer. Yes, we gave all the money." And Peter says, "We're going to need a cleanup on aisle 5. So Peter knows what's going to happen here. There's proof of that in verse 9. Look at verse 9. Peter said to her, "How is it that you have agreed together with your deadbeat husband to test the Spirit of the Lord? Look, the feet of those who have buried your husband are at the door, and they will carry you out." Look, Peter didn't know what was going to happen to Ananias, but by the time they get to Sapphira, Peter has a pretty good idea of how God intends to deal with this hypocrisy. Peter has the ushers outside the door ready to carry because he's pretty sure he's on to what God is doing. God is purifying the church.